Here is the kit I've been working on painting this last few days or a week. I was already done with her head and limbs, and I attempted to do painted hair. I was a little overconfident this time. It didn't turn out the way I had wanted, but it's still good enough to be underneath rooted mohair. I think I paint really slow, and right now the only way I know is to use 3 different brushes or 4, and they're all pretty fine tip brushes, and one of them is the one that's actually made for painted hair. I don't use that as much as I'm using this one shown here in the video. And I made another little separate video that's going to show my colors that I used for this doll and what my plan was for her. And I'm glad that the crown is at least round and even for the most part, and I did cover most of the head, but it's not real thick, so it's gonna look all right with the hair, hopefully. We'll see. So the colors that I'm using, that I mixed for this 3 color, maybe 4, 3 color dimension, I'm trying to give it some dimension, blonde. So I've got white right here, focus, yeah, white right here, and then this kind of a yellowish. It's not as orangey yellow as that, but it does look a little orangey. And then this one right here, this dark color, it's not really that dark when it goes on the doll. And then this, what I do is I'll like do that with my brush. Oops, I should have wait, I got white on it right now. But what I do is I'll go like that, dab here to get the excess off, and then I'll kind of just put a little bit of the tip on there so I can create more fine, darker lines. Actually, I'll show you on the head. Kind of just go like that, and then I touch the darker one, and then I'll go on here. I'll show you. And you see how it just went on like that? That's when I want it to be a little bit darker. So the hardest part was getting those main areas where the direction changed and it had to still connect to the crown. This doll is not as yellow as it appears in this next clip. It's just the white balance and the type of camera that I used. This is the doll kit that I've been working on for the last week or two. I finally finished painting her head and limbs. I want to say it's been a week since I've been done finishing her head and limbs. And the past few days or week, I've been working on painting her hair, and I was hoping to give her very little hair, rooted hair, and just have a mostly painted look. But I'm not satisfied with it for it to be done that way. So she's gonna have more hair, more rooted hair than the painted look. However, this will be visible. It's gonna be a mix of this and the rooted hair. And I'm gonna show you what I have planned for her. This lovely frosty white looking mohair is so pretty. It's not called white, but it looks about white. And it'll match her really good. But I think what I need to do is take this little bit darker light blonde hair and start it out in the back, and then as I root this, blend the lighter color with it. So then by the time I get to the sides and the front, then she has more lighter hairs around the front. So that's my plan, and this is what I'm going to be working on.